What are the factors that you should be considering? Of course, almost all of you guys said rate of interest first. Yes, that is important because rate of interest is something which is going to be recurring for you for the duration that you're going to be keeping. I hope everyone is very well aware of the rate of interest, and I don't need to explain anything about that. Uh, but let me tell you that that is not the only factor that you should be considering. There are times when you have a rate, like someone is getting a rate of interest 11.5 and 11.75, which one to choose? So you need to calculate that how much that rate of interest is actually making a difference over the period of years. How much difference does it make in the EMI, and how much difference does it make over the period of 8 years or how much of a duration that you are planning to keep the loan for. uh, that's one factor. Apart from that, let me come with some other important factors which most of you guys do not assess the loans on. uh, Processing fee. Yes, this is a one-time fee. This is not recurring. So this is important to know how much are you paying for your processing fee. There are some banks which are offering a flat processing fee, like SBI, Axis. They're offering a flat processing fee. Axis even refunds your processing fee later. So SBI is offering rupees 10,000. Most of the other lenders, NBFCs, are asking a processing fee which is linked to your sanction amount, and usual processing fee amount is 1%. And yes, it is of course negotiable, and I think you should negotiate on that too. So you can get anything from 0.5 to 1.1, 1.5 processing fee. 1% is being the most average processing fee. Try for a lower thing, and I think you should be able to close at 0.7, zero point 0.9 and 0.75. But again, in processing fee and rate of interest, which one should you consider more? Check the overall difference. What is the overall difference that comes if you're getting somewhere with a higher rate of interest and lesser processing fee, and higher processing fee and lesser rate of interest? Check the overall how much are you going to be paying. Third thing, processes and services. Now is the time when you will actually realize how crucial it is to see how the service is. Some people have applied for loan and waiting for a month, waiting for 2 months for that, and that can be really stressing, because especially when you have to take your visa date. That's not the end for your loan. It's not just that you have your sanction letter, you go and take your visa, and that's done. If you're going to be disbursing, you need to be like clear that it's your parents are going to be here in India, and they will have to do the formalities for you for your second tranche disbursement. So when you are going for loan, the first disbursement you will do it probably when you are here. For the second semester disbursement, it's highly probable that you will not be here, and your parents and your lender will have to help you to do the disbursement. So make sure that whoever is in touch with you, the salesperson, is good. The process is not very time consuming, and it is simple. Next, quick turnaround time. I hope you guys understand that sometimes this thing is very time bound. You have to pay your fees by a certain date, and you would want someone to make sure that your loan is in uh, is the sales guys are answering your questions quickly and are getting your process done immediately. Recognition at the embassy. Why do I say that? Why is this important? Because some of you guys will be going for Australia. So Australia does not recognize every lender. In that case, you will have to take full disbursement into your account and that show that amount to the Australian embassy. And there could be similar cases with New Zealand too. With US, I think almost all the lenders that we have at least the ones which Yocket works with, all are recognized at the US embassy. There's no problem in that. Margin money. How many guys here do not know about margin money? Just quickly type no in the chat box. Okay. There's quite a lot of people who do not know about this. So I think I'll explain what is margin money exactly. So let's assume that there is 10% margin money. What does this mean? Your loan, you have example of 40 lakh of loan is what you have applied for. Your first semester fee is rupees 10 lakh. Your loan has been sanctioned for 40 lakh and there is 10% margin money. Now what happens is that first year you go for first semester loan, that is 10 lakh rupees, you need to pay your fees. Now there is 10% margin money. So what will the lender say is that you bring in 10%, that is going to be 1 lakh, and we will provide you 9 lakhs after that. So you have to make arrangement for that margin amount. So be prepared for that. In case of SBI, there is margin money required. In case of Axis Bank, there is margin money required. In case of any other lender, if your loan amount is uh, less than your I-20 amount, then they might ask that how are you going to fund your rest of the amount, and they will require that proof of funds. Uh, but yes, especially for banks, SBI and Axis, you definitely require margin money. So make provision for it and keep. And this margin money is going to be on pro rata basis. That means suppose you have 40 lakh of loan and 4 lakh is your margin money. Don't assume that this 4 lakh I'll pay for the last semester, I will get 36 lakhs first. No, if your first semester fees are 10 lakh, even though you have 40 lakhs loan approved, you will have to bring in 1 lakh rupee because it is on pro rata basis. So on every tranche, you have to provide your margin money. Hope you understand that. Uh, Next is for other NBFCs which we work with, Credila, Incred, and Avance, they do not require any margin money. No margin money required. Let's come to tax benefits. What is tax benefits? So the government of India provides income tax rebate under Section 80E. Now be very careful. This is Section 80E and not the Section 80C, which most of us or our parents have been availing tax benefits under. That is like all your PPFs and ELSS thing, which are under 80C. This is tax benefits under 80E, and here you get a tax benefit on the interest that you pay every year. This is available up to 8 years, and there is no cap on this. So whatever interest that you're paying in your for your education loan, it's completely you get a complete rebate in your IT returns. So this could be a great point for all of you guys. So all the banks do provide section rebate under Section 80E. That is Axis Bank, SBI, all the others too. All the other banks that you know of, they have to be banks. I hope you understand the difference between a bank and an NBFC. Now with NBFC, only Credila provides this tax benefit. NBFC, or the other two which we work with, they do not have tax benefit. So almost all the banks, all the banks that are there in India, even if they're not associated with us, you can check wherever you are taking from. That bank is eligible for a tax benefit, and among NBFCs, only Credila is eligible for tax benefit. You understand that every person will have different priorities, so you need to consider what is more important to you, and according to that, you go ahead with it.